The calorie model of weight gain and loss makes no sense. In previous videos, I've already exposed how the first law of thermodynamics does not apply to humans, and how, as a result, the calorie model is flawed. But even just thinking about the calorie model logically, it doesn't add up. I'll give an easy example to get this point across. Let's say that someone gains 25 pounds of fat between the ages of 20 and 30. This is a common occurrence in the developed world. Using the conventional calorie model to explain away this fat gain, it would have occurred from a daily average surplus of less than 25 calories a day. 25 calories is basically nothing. That's like half a bite of food across an entire day. It's such a negligible amount of food that nobody could even dream of accurately tracking it. Yet apparently it can take you from a normal weight to overweight within 10 years. Does this really make sense to you? Is the shortcoming of overweight people really just that they eat half a bite more of food every day? Obviously not. That would be a ridiculous argument. Let's think about people even just 100 years ago. They never used to track their calories, and the calorie model was largely unheard of. Yet obesity was nowhere to be found. What was so special about these people 100 years ago that stopped them from eating that extra half a bite of food every day? Obviously, the answer is nothing. They didn't have a magic ability to stop eating an extra half a bite of food that we've somehow lost in the last 100 years. Our ancestors were simply just eating the right foods, the kinds of foods that would keep their hormones in optimal balance, keeping them fit effortlessly. They didn't have to obsess over calories. They weren't eating nearly as much of the processed sugars, carbohydrates, and seed oils that we are today. Instead, their diets were largely based around healthy proteins and fats like meat and eggs. And again, as a result, they were effortlessly fit. They didn't have to track the amount of calories they were eating, nor did they have to make sure they burned enough calories through exercise. This is why I say that what you eat is far more important than how much you eat if you want to stay fit and healthy. Stop obsessing over calories. They don't matter. Eat the right foods instead and everything will fall into place. If you want to know what the right foods are, I would suggest visiting the link in my bio. There, you can find my ebook which goes into great detail about the right foods to eat if you want to build your dream physique. And since it's new, I'm running a launch sale at 50% off. I would suggest that you go check it out before it goes back up to full price. Thanks for watching, and make sure you eat well.